date is May 28th, 2024. It's a Tuesday after Memorial Day. Back on May 3rd, 2024, Sam Ash announced the closing of all stores. We decided to pay one last visit to pay our respects to the last dying gasp of a retail giant. What you see here, you may find shocking. Now, inside these doors, you're going to find a store that largely looks like it's been picked through and slowly cleaned out. They've got signs up saying that the fixtures are now going up for sale and to inquire about them. And here we head into the guitar section here. Now, they've still got the Michael Kelly guitars largely untouched, and I reported about this from the beginning. As you can see, they've got signs saying 10% off, and on the tags, all the tags reflect a 10% off, except for that PRS there. Then you go into their main guitar/bass room, and you can see to the left there, that yellow room, that separate room, that was the Fender room. It is completely closed now. You've got 10% off on amps. You've got 15% off on effect pedals. And all the guitars they have left are here. Now, again, it's been over 3 weeks since this sale started, and it's only down 10%. I kind of feel like that's a little bit of insanity, but I'm sure the banks are probably running things at this point. There were a few things that I thought, but nothing I really needed. But I was curious to see, have they lowered the prices? And, 10%, again. Okay, for instance, if you look over here, we're going to eventually get and see some SGs, all right? And, down at Guitar Center Nashville, they had a brand new Pelham Blue Burst SG, and they were selling it for $1,300. Now, they've got a couple SGs here, not a Blue Burst, not a Pelham Blue Burst, but they've got a silver one, as you can see up here, and a natural colored standard again, and they want $1,500 for it. So I just, I'm like, Sam Ash, you're leaving. This is the last dying gasp of a retail giant, and you're not going out in a bang and a blaze of glory. Okay, 25% off on parts. I'm sure those have been picked through. But, 10% off, that's kind of a standard discount. That's not anything special. And they do appear to have cleared out a lot of stuff, but, these prices are just not discounted enough for me to even consider pulling out the credit card. It's just... and look at all the Tom DeLonge Strats with the Invader pickup. It looks like they've got 6 or 7 of them, and no one's thought to, hey, let's blow these out. We've got 6 or 7 of these. Let's get those out of here. No, it's the same paltry 10% off. This is the kind of thing that has me think, Sam Ash, towards the end there, you just seem to be managed poorly. And, it just was, look, they had about 8 of those Tom DeLonge Strats. And, I saw better prices at the Guitar Center across the street. 10% is just, I don't know. I don't get it. It seems like they're just putzing around. They haven't sold one Michael Kelly guitar, not one. They've got a lot of kind of pawn shop special amps over here, used stuff that they've been sitting around, old PV cabinets, an old Mesa Stiletto they want $1,400 for. I bought one of those, a while back from Guitar Center for $600. I just don't really get it. There's nothing in here that made me go, oh man, I need to get this. Not even the budget cheap Gretches, which are good, solid guitars. It's just a 10% discount. It's not anything to write home. Now, look, they've got some road cases. Looks like some used road cases. It looks like the cymbals have been kind of picked through. They've got drum sets on sale. But again, this is largely kind of what's left over because they had this whole area full before. And now look at it. It's kind of a shell of its former self. And it's soon to become the cicada of retail because it climbed out of its shell and it's, had one last bang and now it's coming to an end. They've got the acoustic room here and it is largely, extremely picked through, 10% off again. They got a few tailors. Nothing to write home about, nothing that stands out of the ordinary. It's just largely been picked through, and mostly everything is gone. They got 20% off of some things, 15% off here, but the guitars are still 10% off. Now look at all these Fender Jazzmaster ukuleles. They've literally got what is that? 20 or 30 of them and it 10% off. Who in their right mind is, doing this? I just, look, if I had a store and I had, that many of those damn things, I would probably, say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should throw a little extra discount on these. I just don't get it, Sam Ash. I'm really sad to see it go. This is a store I used to go to all the time. And now it is literally just gutted. People are coming in looking for deals, and they're not really finding deals. And then online order pickup. Okay, now you go over here to with some keyboards and some PA equipment and, some microphones. Again, this is largely picked over. They've got some deeper discounts on this side, 15% off there, you see, on some of these speakers, studio monitors. They've got some of those left, some KRKs back there. But nothing that's going to just make you go crazy and want to head down the street to your local Sam Ash and just score the deal of a lifetime. See, 15% off here. Okay, that's better. That's pretty good. 20% would be real good. Not great, but good. They've got some keyboards left, 20% off. It's just sad. People are losing their jobs. I don't know where all of this is headed. There's the Ace Tone keyboard, but they're going to be selling the fixtures soon, the tables, chairs. There's some microphones. I think those are budget microphones they're trying to get rid of. There's a keyboard, Graphite 49. It's sad to see Sam Ash go. I hate this. I wish it was thriving, but the way it seemed to be run the last few years, it just didn't seem like it was going to last much longer. And so, goodbye, Sam Ash. I hate to see you go. I don't want to see you leave. But, things are changing. The world is changing. And we have to move on. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Bad Brad, and I just want to let you know that I am now a Sweetwater affiliate. So anything you buy, go to the link in description of this video, and you'll see my Sweetwater link. Now check out Sweetwater for superb service and some of the best guitars, amps, pedals, strings, anything you can imagine. They have it, they deliver it to your door, and as a bonus, you get Sweetwater candy. It's totally awesome. So check out the link and help this channel out. Thank you so much.